the contest is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first.
Veteran of Breakout is Matty Wild. He's come so close to being in the Breakout Championship picture, and he's always come up trumps. But for Matty Wild, though, 2022 for him, he said the goal for him is to have match of the night after match of the night after match of the night. He wants to be the workhorse of adrenaline.
I can respect that. God, everyone's talking tonight.
Evening. Can I have a bit of a test on how things are going tonight? You guys are ready to show? Big man event coming up soon as well, but right now we're going to be having a tag team match. And not only is this just any old tag team match, this is the escape artist Matty Wild's 50th match!
It is the 50th match of Matty Wild's.
Now look, things have been changed around a lot recently. We've had a lot of people unable to attend tonight, and I've had to enlist the help of someone who I pretty much only just met. This person is from Melton. Please don't hold it against him. Country's where you're born. This person's from Melton. He is the bad mood, Bruce Buchanan!
Bruce Buchanan.
So, for those who don't know, I've actually seen this guy wrestle. He comes out of the school of Relentless Pro Wrestling, does Bruce Buchanan, and the first time I saw him was in the Battle Royal at Mayhem Pro down at Bacchus Marsh
Really?
last year.
Amazing.
So Bruce Buchanan, the Bad Moods, is making his Adrenaline Pro Wrestling debut here, and he's
Seems to be in a bad mood, I guess.
he's constantly in the bad moods.
Oh yeah, he looks pissed. I'd be pissed too if I was teaming with Matty Wild. Who's this? Oh no! Get stuffed.
You know this guy very, very well, the Mass Effect Jackson Shepherd.
I know him well enough. I know him well enough that I've kicked his ass. I've beaten him, and I'm done with him.
And you also were part of the mentally soul-crushing destruction of Washington Gun.
What can I say? What can I say? That didn't really do anything impressive.
Mass Effect's new music as well. I like it. I like it a lot.
I'm not a fan. I'm not a fan. But I guess it has been tainted by Jackson Shepherd.
So we're going to see almost a first-time match here, where we're going to see Matty Wild and the debuting Bruce Buchanan taking on Jackson Shepherd and this man.
Ah, shit. But alas, another man that I have beaten. For this beautiful belt, mind you. Okay, that's fancy. That is fancy.
Look at 211. And what people also don't know too is 211, Jackson Shepherd, Josh Redfield, they make up the trio known as the Standardized Paradox. So this is 2/3 of the Standardized Paradox.
Standardized Paradox. I don't get it. I don't get what people see in them.
It's all about gaming and banter and a lot of fun.
Okay. I mean, I do that too.
Yeah, but is it as fun as
I dare say it is.
together.
It's as much fun.
Especially when Redfield drinks coffee at midnight. It's the best thing ever.
You know, you really shouldn't be drinking coffee at midnight. I imagine he'd have a bit of trouble sleeping.
As we saw 211 make his triumphant return alongside Josh Redfield.
You see, I thought that was very weird when that happened, but then when you mentioned the standardized paradox, I realised, oh yeah, that makes perfect sense.
Rivals become friends, and they've become very close over the last sort of 12 to 18 months during isolation.
I guess
211 and Redfield, and the friend of your friend is your enemy, or something along those lines.
I guess lockdown can do weird things to people.
As we see the Mass Effect Jackson Shepherd and the escape artist Matty Wild beginning this tag team match, and looking forward to seeing what the bad mood Bruce Buchanan could bring to this match, because I've seen him wrestle, as I said, at Mayhem Pro down at Bacchus Marsh last year, and he's been trained by some of the best down at Relentless School of Pro Wrestling down there as well, so it's not like he's just walked into Adrenaline and put on a pair of boots.
That's exactly right.
See Wild putting Shepherd into the corner.
Oh, cheeky.
And Shepherd shoves Matty Wild down.
Yeah, that's one thing. Oh, there we go. We know what happens here when Jackson Shepherd gets fired up.
Splash into the corner there by Shepherd.
Huge.
Sidewalk slam.
Why is everyone stealing my moves?
Here we go. And only 2 counts.
It's just, why couldn't he be this impressive when he faced me? Like, I at least wanted a challenge.
I think you guys got one hell of a challenge against Washin Gun. Well, the former of Washin Gun.
I mean, look, if you say so, I just call it an easy win. Oh, what a drop kick.
Speaking of which, we haven't seen... We've heard from Chase Williams, but we haven't seen him all night kick out there. So I know that Shepherd, at one point or another, would like to get his hands on the wild heart Chase Williams in some way, shape or form.
You know something funny? I don't know if anyone else knows this, but I need to make sure everyone knows. I've beaten Chase Williams twice now.
It's not all about you tonight. It's all about what's happening inside the ring right now, Jimmy. As we see a beautiful scoop slam there by 211.
I'll admit that was a very good leg drop there.
Just not enough though. And the question though is, Matty Wild has had some funky tag team partners in the past. We do know and we do remember that back at Ground, not Baron Zero side. Oh, look at bad news Bruce Buchanan asserting himself into this one. I was going to say, remember at High Voltage, we saw the unlikely duo of Matty Wild and Adam Crow taking on the inmates for the tag belts, which was a very win. So it's not the first time that Matty Wild has plucked out an obscure tag partner that we would not expect from him.
But would you look at that? The bad mood is now in the ring.
So Bruce Buchanan from Melton in Victoria.
I see he's a very, very smart man.
Couple of matches under his belt already. Numerous promotions across Victoria. Making his Adrenaline Pro Wrestling debut tonight.
Well, had a couple of debuts tonight, haven't we?
We have. We've had Biggs Henchman. We don't know who that person is.
We've had the Overlord, Manos.
Yep, and now we've got the bad mood Bruce Buchanan. So the roster constantly changes in Adrenaline Pro Wrestling. You just don't know who's going to show up.
It's always growing. There's a kick to the face there. Is that a neck breaker?
How much did Bruce Buchanan get off that neck breaker on 211, and 211's able to kick out?
Once again, not enough.
Bad Mood only been in the industry now for about close to a year, and having to deal with Matty Wild with a bicycle kick. And you know Matty Wild's very synonymous with that.
Yep.
And you felt that at least once or twice from Matty, haven't you?
Actually, no, I have not. I've been lucky enough. I've never had a match against Matty Wild.
But you've been in the ring with him.
I have had some altercations with him, but I've never had an official matchup. And Swanton Bomb. But no, he's one of the very few people, one of the very few originals of APW Breakout.
Never taken on.
I've never taken on.
I mean, I was very happy at Breakout 13 when I made the match between you and Mike Chaos. Do you remember that?
Breakout 13?
No, not 13.
No.
Breakouts.
Mike Chaos, I wrestled him at Breakout 19.
19, that's the one. So I was on March 13th that happened.
That was a very good match. I would have had it had the referee just counted to 3. But no, apparently my feet were on the ropes.
Beautiful elbow drop there by Buchanan on 211. Well, who knows if Bruce Buchanan and Matty Wild wins this match tonight against 2/3 of the standardized Paradox, potentially you could be tussling with Matty Wild for the very first time in tag team action.
That would be very interesting, but not likely. You have to earn your title shots.
And I think they do a good job here, Matty Wild and Buchanan. And, good little backbreaker there. On 211 there by Buchanan and a kick out.
Beautiful knee to the chest.
Very impressive debut here from Bruce Buchanan, I do say so.
Yeah, I have to agree, but he seems like he's, I think he's coming down a bit. He doesn't seem to be in as much of a bad mood as he was before.
No.
There's the shot. What?
No.
What a brilliant move. Oh my God. I love this man. Oh, there's the chop. There's the receipt.
He suckered in 211, and 211 said, I'm going to give you something.
And then Buchanan said, good night, clown boy.
The boot there by the bad mood Bruce Buchanan. Now he's put him in a bad mood.
Okay, I guess he's in a bad mood now.
This with the leg drop, 211 gets out.
Stay on him. Stay on him.
Beautiful.
Roster. I have been on the receiving end of that a few times. It is not pleasant.
Not only does 211 deliver amazing spine busters, but if he can get to his tag team partner, a man who constantly tries to put his opponents away with his own spine buster, is Mass Effect Jackson Shepherd.
The bad mood needs to get the tag now.
Both men down, center of the ring. Which man's going to get to their feet first? Shepherd wants in. Wild wants in. Who's going to get the first one? The Mass Effect's in.
Buchanan saying no.
And again, this is not the first time we've seen a tag team partner say to Matty Wild, I'm not taking you in. Delivered him beautifully with a clothesline.
And here we go. I know what's coming now.
The Mass Effect is really feeling things here, isn't he? The Shepomatic there from Jackson Shepherd.
I was thinking about that. Is that what we call it here? The Shepomatic.
The Shepomatic.
Looks like he's setting up for the spear.
He's spinning. However,
Is that it?
that could be it here. And that's it.
That's it. Wow.
That did not go according to plan from Wild and Buchanan.
I hate to admit it, but that was a very impressive performance from Standardized Paradox.
I think Bruce Buchanan's not going to be friends with Matty Wild That's for sure. I think Matty Wild needs to go back to the drawing board and actually find someone who he can tag with, who he can actually get along with, because second time he's had a funky tag team partner. First Adam Crow, now Bruce Buchanan, and again, he's come up trumps. Big win here though for Standardized Paradox, 211, and Jackson Shepherd, beautiful Shepherd-matic, dropping Buchanan, and then he leveled him beautifully with the spear.
Yes, he did. And I can safely say that spear hurts.
Just the amount of brute force that he puts into that spear, doesn't he?
Look, like I said, I've been on the receiving end of that spear as well. I was lucky enough, I guess I must have had a nerve twitch, but I managed to kick out of that spear, but only just. It hurt, and I dare say that was the reason I ended up losing that match, other than the fact he was holding my tights. But not to take anything away from Jackson Shepherd, I guess, that spear is monstrous.
Oh, God. And again, you talk about tag teams. These two potentially might be able to go after you and Nate Nitro in some way, shape or form down the road if they can get a few other wins on the board.
Look, this is true.
The tag team division's heating up in APW again.
Jackson Shepherd does need to go to the back of the line regardless.